guys, it's Sammie. Welcome back to my channel. As always, Alayna's normally here and in 4 weeks she will be back, so don't worry. Today's video is going to be about 5 things I wish I knew before I went through sorority recruitment. What gave me this idea was the video I just did about everything I wish I knew before my freshman year. I'll link it somewhere on the screen so you can go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Something that's just as stressful as going into freshman year is going into the sorority recruitment process, just because it is something that is completely new and you honestly know nothing about before you go through it. The first thing I wish I knew before I went through the sorority recruitment process is that grades are so important. I honestly didn't think about this at all, but a lot of houses will not invite you back the second day if you have below a certain GPA, and depending on the house that can vary, but for some houses it's a 3.5, some houses it's a 3.0. It's just whatever their academic standards are, and this varies a ton by school, but I know at University of Nebraska it is a very big deal. So definitely going into recruitment, it's important that you have a high GPA so that you get invited back to as many houses as possible and you get to see as many houses as possible. My second tip is that there is good and bad in every single house, no matter what school, what chapter. Honestly, no house is perfect. You're going to find girls that you love in every house. I know I can name at least one girl in every single house that I'm a big fan of, and you most likely will find at least one girl that you just don't really click with in every single house. So don't go into this process expecting to click with every single girl in your favorite house, or to not click with every single girl in a house that you're not necessarily looking into. Just have a complete open mind. With this being said, going through the recruitment process, you will talk to many people in each house, so you can't necessarily judge a single house based on that one girl you talk to. You really have to look at the complete environment of the house and make your judgments from there. My third tip, which I think is super important, is to not trust the stereotypes. I know every school, every chapter has its stereotypes. Honestly, I would put no weight on those stereotypes at all, because like I said before, every girl in every house is different. You can't expect one house just to completely embody a stereotype. I guarantee you can meet at least 10 girls in that house that are the exact opposite of whatever stereotype that house has. Personally, I was from out of state, so I really knew none of the stereotypes going into recruitment, but just hearing word of mouth throughout recruitment week made it really hard to keep an open mind to all houses. So really just try to forget those stereotypes and just focus on the girls and the connections you make during recruitment. The fourth tip that I think is very helpful in just not being as nervous during rush week is that the girls that are recruiting you are just as nervous, if not more nervous, than you. Personally, I'm about to recruit people in little under a month, and I am terrified just because I feel like I'm representing the entirety of my house, which is a lot of pressure. So just keep that in mind. You're not the only one that's nervous. They're probably nervous talking to you too. And because of this, there might be some awkward conversations and there might just be a lull in conversation. So to prevent this, I would definitely recommend coming in with topics you're ready to talk about, so that if there ever is an awkward silence, you can just ask the girl a question or start a new conversation with the girl that's recruiting you. And this will make it a lot more fun and a lot less stressful on your part if you already have those topics prepared. So my fifth and final tip is to trust the process. Personally, I had a far from perfect recruitment experience, but I still got into a house that I love, and I've met some of my best friends so far at college in that house. So when going through recruitment, make sure to give every house an equal chance regardless of your preconceived notions of that house. And just always stay positive throughout the recruitment experience, because you never know which house is going to be right for you. So those are the 5 things I wish I knew before going through the recruitment process, and hopefully this will help you to be more excited than nervous when going through rush week. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Like, it's fine. I won't get my feelings hurt. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure to pound that subscribe button. So see you guys soon. Peace!